end of part 1. Part 2.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Steve Irwin's Snail. Now, we're back here with slide 2, and you might have just noticed on the screen there that little flash of live indicator. Now, here's a little twist for you. The whole of this episode is not going to be live. This opening part is going to be live, and then the second half of this episode is going to be pre-recorded. Because, funny little haha story for you all, my capture card software crashed in the middle of me recording the next episode of this show. Which meant that a whole part of a level, I played through the entire thing, and then I had no footage for it. Because the software crashed before it could get saved. So I've been on here now on twitch.tv/SerenadeCaffeine doing what is essentially, that's not a word, ostensibly a Slive 2 live stream where I've been replaying all the stuff I did in the previous episodes to the point where I can reach this one particular spot. So now, hopefully, when all of this is said and done, this is going to turn out as I would have wanted it to. I will tell you when we go from the live recorded portions to the pre-recorded portions, but until such time, let's kick off the next part of this, a starry-eyed encounter. So we see the gangs all gearing up and ready to go. Let's see how this mission starts off.
Another clockwork part had surfaced in India, so the boys and I loaded up the van and zeroed in on our next
Of course you did.
a mysterious spice lord known as Rajan. A self-made man who grew up poor on the streets of Calcutta.
I would call him a
and started his
self-made
life of crime
tiger.
selling illegal
Thank you very
spices
much,
in the black
Sly.
market, eventually growing a
Self-made
small
man
outfit to a
is,
sizable
you know,
operation.
Men
and earning
don't
himself
have
a seat
fur
in the
that...
prestigious
well,
claw
okay, a
game.
couple people do.
He's since crowned himself Lord of the Hills, and while he goes to great lengths to convince others of his royalty, it's mostly to convince himself.
Wow. How judgmental
True to form,
of
he's
you.
holding a lavish ball in his newly purchased ancestral palace. The reason? To show off his latest acquisition, the clockwork wings. The symbol of my enemy.
Oh.
If you saw the wings silhouetted against the night sky, it was already too late for you. Especially if your name was Cooper.
But, like, he wasn't... What does that mean, Sly?
Rajan believes displaying the wings will bring him prestige.
I get that,
and
like,
maybe
in
they
the
will.
context of animals,
also bringing
like,
me.
vulture, like, owl, like him, means that, like, he's swooping down to steal his prey and eat it. But, like, Clockwork was not a cannibal, right? Oh, whatever. Sly Cooper and the gang in a starry-eyed encounter. That looks like it could be almost a movie poster. But then also Sly and Carmelita's hair has streaks of gray and white in it, which seems odd to me. Did they age up in the previous or whatever? Well, we dodged the elephant security system. Nice job, Ka. You tried all you could, but you couldn't stop cutscene powers.
What? You think I forget one of the Cooper family's greatest thief moves? Whenever I'm near pointed objects, I just need to jump and hit the circle button to perform a ninja spire landing.
That's correct. Now let's
I mean, come on, Bentley, just because I didn't use it into... Oh, you're back. The Rajan level is where things start to kind of heat up a little bit. The Dimitri level was, like, so well designed and compact. This is where the levels start to get a little bit more expansive and a little bit more harder to navigate through.
figured out how to sneak in above the ballroom without being detected. The only problem is there's no way to climb up to that balcony door.
Not a problem. There seem to be plenty of branches for me to walk on. I'll figure it out.
Hey, Bentley, ye of little faith forgot that I am at my base level. Raccoon! Into the trees with me!
Easy does it, Sly. Just don't go out onto that balcony and you should remain undetected.
Fair point. Alright, let's just start getting our little pictures here. Oh,
That's him.
that's an awful picture. That's an awful picture. Oh, that sucks. Oh, can I do it again? Can I take a better picture, please? Please, come back here. No item of interest in view. Yeah, but it's a better picture. Alright. Let's just go for it. Clockwork swing.
Looks like the wings have been welded onto that statue.
Uh-huh.
They look heavy.
No
Getting the
shite.
wings out of here
You
will be
telling
a
me
real
the giant
challenge.
wings, which we were able to trample on and could survive the horrible heat of volcanic lava, look heavy? You don't say, Bentley. You don't say. You're putting your smarts to good use.
An electronic winch. That could be useful.
Well, most gadgets are useful.
Maybe you should get some shots of the guests.
Some shots of the guests, huh? Okay. Well, most of the guests here are cardboard cutouts, it appears to be. No real movement there. It's like the Sgt. Pepper album cover, except even with less features. What a display this is. And oh, well, someone was there. But Lord knows who. Oh, Val. Can we take a picture of you? You're Rhino Boy. Well, who else we got here? How about you?
Jean Bisson, a member of the Claw Gang and Canadian shipping baron. He owns half the trains in Canada.
I like how not only is he a bison, he's Jean Bisson. Well, okay, now you're looking away. People need to stop turning away from the camera. Thank you.
Another Claw Gang member. Arpeggio specializes in exotic
Ooh,
technology.
is he the Bentley of them? I would imagine so.
That's the Contessa,
Ah, her eyes are
a
closed.
high-ranking prison warden for Interpol. She must be working undercover to expose Rajan's spice raid.
Sure. Sure, she is definitely working undercover. Abso-positively.
Carmelita's here too. She must be undercover with the Contessa to help bust Rajan.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, you know. Sometimes people gotta do what they gotta do. There's no person yet there.
Leela, another officer undercover. Watch yourself, Sly. This party is crawling with
Oh,
cops.
but Neela's on our side,
That's all the photos I need.
right?
Bring them back to the safe house and we'll start building
Right?
a game plan.
Right? Oh well, Bentley's got a game plan now.
Stealing the clockwork wings in the middle of a crowded ballroom is going to take some serious misdirection. And the squad of undercover cops only makes things more complicated. Although, we might be able to use them to our advantage.
Those are way better pictures than the ones I took.
But no matter what we do in the ballroom, sooner or later we'll need to deal with Rajan's security chopper. Murray can take it out with some of the local armaments, but he won't be able to get inside the palace until Sly lowers the drawbridge.
Oh, well, I guess it seems we're gonna have to lower the drawbridge. Well, why don't we do that in pre-recorded footage? Cut to earlier today. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
End of part 2. Part 3, later that evening.
Okay, so it is now nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. Later that same day that the commentary is being recorded. The gameplay footage already exists, but the commentary is being recorded at 12:38 a.m. So not 1 o'clock like I said before, but it felt it was easier to round up rather than saying, oh, it's 38 minutes past midnight or whatever, or 12:38 a.m. I just figured saying 1 o'clock would be the easier option. And there's really no reason for me to be recording commentary this late in the evening. I have to keep my voice down, as you can tell, because there are other people who live in this place and they are trying to sleep. And the studio room is very close to where other people are trying to sleep, so I don't want to wake them with my silly ha-ha commentary. However, I felt it might as well work for me to just record the commentary now, because, and I don't know why this is, but for this whole week so far, I've been suffering from this horrible case of insomnia, where I just can't get to sleep. And I don't know why that is, and I want to go to bed. I lay in bed for hours on end, just trying desperately to go to sleep, and I just can't do it. So I figured, well, I'm up. If I've got this insomnia, if I've got this horrible thing that's just keeping me up and I can't get to sleep no matter what I do, might as well put it to some good use and get some commentary out of it. So I wouldn't necessarily call this an ASMR episode, because I'm not really doing ASMR. I'm just speaking in a lower, softer tone of voice, and doing that closer to the microphone. So, it's really more just the gentle, dulcet tones of Jacob Whitmer when he's just tired and sleepy and it's late at night, and he's not looking to be great fun party animal. He's just getting some work done to try to stave off insomnia. If I say the wrong word, forgive me. But as I have already mentioned, the insomnia. So, essentially the point of this mission now is that we have to try to lower the drawbridge for Bentley and Murray, because they can't get into this section of the map at all right now. The main portion of the course, they just can't even touch, because there's a drawbridge there, and the only one who can get in is Sly, because he has those ninja raccoon moves. But without those moves, Bentley and Murray can't get in. So right now, we're going to be pickpocketing certain flashlight guards around the map to try to get some stuff taken care of. Just helping out as best we can. Now, as previously mentioned, this was like my third time playing through this mission on recording, because up until this point, my capture software had been glitching out like crazy and just crashing every 4 minutes. It led to a whole part of the level being like lost completely and me having to re-record it on stream. But it also meant that for the longest amount of time, if I wasn't paying attention to the software, then this mission would have been not recorded as well. And then that would have been even more of the game I would have had to replay just to get the footage. And the thing is, nothing against the live stream business. I enjoy it. But that was a scenario where people were going, are you going to 100% the game? Like someone was commenting like, is this 100% stream? And I just was like, man, I don't have the time or the energy to try to beat this 100% in one go. I have things to do in the time when the sun is up. I know it doesn't sound like it when it's, 12:42 and I can't get to sleep at all, so I'm using this time to record a game commentary. But it has left me really thinking about what I would want to do with the streaming thing, because I want to move forward with that. It's one of those things like I'm unhappy that I've so far kind of abandoned the streaming stuff, because I was doing that for a while. I had on Twitch the Streaming Sundays thing, and I did record all of Super Mario Bros. On stream, and I'm certain that when the Mario Marathon picks back up within the next couple of months or whatever it is, that I will be doing the following games on stream as well. But it's just one of those things, like, I haven't been able to find a good schedule to fit streams in so far. I definitely haven't been able to figure out, oh, great. I had to jump up right when you were looking. And, oh, okay. Well, that flashlight guard is supposed to be at a post over there, and I have to hit a gong to get him to move, but he seems to be running in the opposite direction now. So I guess I can just move over there, can't I? This kind of defeated the challenge of that guy a little bit, didn't it? I feel like...
You could use noise to lure this guard from his post.
Or I could just get in a fight on the opposite roof and he'll just run away from his post. And I don't even have to hit the gong. I can just exploit the fact that when violence struck out around him, he turned tail and ran. Well, this'll fix you for not doing your job right. Stay at your post next time, man. That's a lesson from me to you. Okay, so now we gotta go back over to the drawbridge wench and clear it out. I do not know what is lasering above me. That was kind of weird, but anyway, it's right over there. So this helped fill up a couple of minutes for me. The rest of the day, I'm taping this on Thursday, the 3rd of October. This commentary, I taped the game on the 2nd, and now I'm going to be taping the commentary on the 3rd, so that means that the rest of the day is going to be editing this and readying it for release. That's how it works. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit the subscribe button and ding the bell to be notified about when new videos come out. Smash that like button and share the video with your friends. On the screen you'll see more episodes of the Gaming Weekend and more episodes of Serenade to Caffeine. And I'll see you all next time. Bye bye. I'm gonna get his treasure.